As Donald Trump's $1 billion lawsuit threat towards the BBC looms, the dispute has spilled over to the public, leaving TV licence fee payers questioning whether their money could land in the US president's pocket. The editing of Trump's 6th of January 2021 speech in a Panorama programme triggered the resignation of Director General Tim Davie and Head of News Deborah Turnus. Over 40,000 people have backed a petition to prevent the public-funded corporation from awarding Trump damages for the edit, labelling it as inappropriate and against the ethos of public service broadcasting, while demanding that any compensation paid should be refunded to the TV licence payers. Speaking exclusively to The Independent, Ian Fisher, who started the petition, explained more about the growing frustration among BBC TV licence payers.
I don't get any value whatsoever from the BBC, but I do watch and record live TV, so therefore by law I'm required to pay that licence fee. And therefore any incident, any own goal, any open goal that BBC scores against themselves means that it's my money and other households' money that are paying for those own goals. I think it was just a frustration that made me start the petition. And I expected a couple of hundred of like-minded people. Well in excess of 42,000 shows that it's an important topic. Themes are around the impartiality of the BBC. They're worried about the fact that they have to pay it, and perhaps like me, they don't get any value from the BBC, and certainly not for the tune of £174.50 a year. On the one hand, for me, it seemed like another form of grifting for Donald Trump, but also it also seems like an interference, an invasion into the impartiality of news media in the UK. I think the problem is that because of the Communications Act and the Royal Charter, and the fact that the BBC can follow non-payment up by criminal proceedings, and individuals can get a criminal record simply for not paying the TV licence, I don't think there's any compulsion for them to do anything with the commercial responsibility. They just rely on the fact that they'll get the money regardless. It was literally flying a kite, making a point. Trump is making a speculative claim against the BBC, and getting the BBC, or suggesting that the BBC should refund, is literally the same principle. There's no commercial compulsion for them. But if we say give us the money back, it might make them think twice about reckless spending or reckless decision making.
Despite the legal threat, Trump may face difficulties in suing the corporation over the documentary, partly because it may not have been aired in the United States. The BBC is expected to apologise to the US president, with the corporation's board now seeking to appoint its next Director General. The BBC has been approached for comment.